My name is Harry. I'm from London.
Meghan Markle here.
Okay, next week. Now I'm into Kate. I hope William stuff doesn't come. It might be intertwined. Okay. Kate is a unredeemable dumbass who excel at being lazy and abusing Botox. No self-respecting professional will work for this walking train wreck. Okay, so she retweeted that. That was quick. So now Kate is looking for her fifth private secretary in 5 years. Yet, if you read the British press, it's Harry and Meghan who have a big staff turnover. I wonder if they'll write multiple articles investigating why the Princess of Wales can't keep her staff. Okay, let's see here. Princess of Wales hired Jamie Oliver's straight-talking ex-campaigns manager to shake things up. Former aide stewardess Alison Cofield, said to be a ball breaker who is likely to run rings around the courtier at Kensington Palace. Oh my God. So they would like to pop things up, and then what happened now? She quit. Princess of Wales' new private secretary reject job to stay under the radar. Alison Cofield is said to be uncomfortable with the publicity, so decided to stay with Jamie Oliver, who she has worked with for 8 years. Okay, that was March 25th. 2 days ago. When was the other one? February 6th. Okay, let's see here. I don't think she's lazy. I believe she just doesn't have the skill or capable of doing anything on her own, even with help. She's just incapable of doing well, like some student who remain D and C student while everyone else is doing well. She is just naturally a mediocre person. She's also lazy. Mediocre. Oh my God. That's in French. Okay. She manages to sound dumber as years go by. Okay. That's in French. Okay. How did she reject the job when she was already vetted and a new hire who was going to be phenomenal at the job she supposedly took already? Okay. Correct. It's a very difficult job to make her seem hardworking and relevant. More and more people will now refuse to work for them. Okay, she's shameless. There's this. LOL at abusing Botox. Amen, sis. Okay, after this, that's it. I have this image of wind and tumbleweeds blowing to roadways of her brain. They really think we are gonna believe she can handle the exposure. Stay-ups. At this point, Jamie Oliver has better ratings than Kate. She can handle the laziness and lies and will not allow her name to be associated with the lecherous woman that Kate is. Lazy and mediocre. When you employ by someone who's as thick as overnight porridge, how can you have any respect for her or yourself? Kate needs to take a vow of silence as her constant mumbling is becoming a national joke. That's the speech. Okay, rich people problem, could not care less. Okay, well, that was quick. That's for sure. Are we really to believe Alison was unprepared to have a high-profile client and was shocked that she'll be on radar? No, she was not shocked, but she was sure enough to know that she wasn't going to deal with their shit. Going back to Jamie is a lame excuse. Yeah, I would, on another tweet, I wrote something like this. Let's go to the next tweet. I wrote something like that. I hope I bookmark it. All right, there's this here. There's the laugh. The flap one from the train wreck. Princess of Wales' new private secretary rejects job, opting to stay with Jamie Oliver. There's the article here. Okay, I bet she had a troll account abusing Meghan, thinking she was going to make mumbling mumble look good. Then she realized that she can't turn wax into stone. Okay, let me stop laughing. Okay. I bet she had a troll account abusing Meghan, thinking she was going to make mumbling mumbo looked good, then she realized that she can't turn wax into sponges. Like my mother said, what God gave you, nobody can take it away. Megan was born with her skills and gift. All right, commercial. Whatever's on the screen, I'm moving on. The one that I push off is a GI emoji. Interesting, they can get headlines changed for Kate but never could for Megan. I guess that's the secret contract between media and royals at work. Just show you they were never going to support Megan. Oh yeah, of course. All right. In other words, Kensington Palace tried to poach a value employee from Jamie Oliver and failed spectacularly. Apparently, they pay peanuts. I'm not surprised. Okay. Apparently, it is a deal breaker when, quote, other duties as assigned, end quote, that is listed on the job description turn out to be spying on words and updating the Megan style book. You never know who would want to be associated with a copy and paste Kate. The best decision that woman has ever made. All right, next tweet. Yeah, not too many people's into all this stupid gossip. Who knows? But anyway, there's this here. I think I read this in another video. Okay, Kiddies and Crisis, y'all. It's a decent cover story. I'll give that. Okay, I think that's where I put my comment here. Okay, it's a decent cover story. I'll give them that. I mean, if only someone told Miss Schofield that working for a princess would be high profile. All right, so let's read this. All right. That's a very good screenshot here. Okay, royal family. Any dates? There is no date. Dates within the article. Okay. Princess of Wales' new private secretary reject job to stay under the radar. Alison Caulfield is said to be uncomfortable with the publicity, so decided to stay with Jamie Oliver, who she has worked with for 8 years. Okay, so that's the date right here. March 25th, 2023, 2 days ago. Okay, the straight-talking PR guru hired as the Princess of Wales' new private secretary has opted to stay with chef Jamie Oliver rather than take up the role. The Telegraph can reveal. Okay, she highlighted this. Alison Caulfield, 51, is understood to have been uncomfortable with the prospect of having such high-profile position and decided instead to remain under the radar. The mother of 3, a branding and marketing expert, has worked with Oliver for 8 years. That's a good thing for your resume. Okay, a source said, quote, she loves the work and is an integral member of the campaign team. Quote, she decided she just wanted to keep her head down and get on with the job she knows so well in the background. She didn't want the publicity that, okay. Let me give my thought before I forget. So she is a PR guru. So she should know about this. Okay. I didn't even read this when I made my comment. So I was right. This is just an excuse. This is just an excuse. So you work in the PR and you knew who you were going to work for. So you know you were going to have publicity things and stuff like that. But let's continue reading. Okay, quote, she decided she just wanted to keep her head down and get on with the job she knows so well in the background. She didn't want the publicity that comes with working at that level for such a well-known institution. Okay, and she wanted to put that in her resume as well. But when she realized what's there, it's like, She had been hired by then Duchess of Cambridge in May 2020. Having impressed her, when a diplomat working for the British High Commission in India, she led the Duke and Duchess tour of India and Bhutan in 2016. She guided the princess throughout the fallout from the departure of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex to lockdown. You know what that remind me? If you go back to PYTE, around the Queen's death, okay, when Harry and Meghan and Kate and William were doing the walkabout, I said something in one of the videos where I said, this is why they bring that guru guy. There was another American guru they bring. It's to guide them, okay, how to do certain things, how to, oh my God, I can't believe, I'm shocked at my own humble opinion. I think I was right in that particular thing. And I was like, because there was something that was happening. And I said, oh, there he is guiding them. I'm going to put 2 videos where I think I might have said this, but it's in one of the walkabout or something like that. I said that. Okay, that guru guy they brought out is to guide him. so he doesn't say something stupid or do something stupid while he was in the presence of Harry and Meghan, so people don't boo him. Oh my goodness. But let's read that paragraph again. She guided the princess toward the fallout from the departure of the Duke and Duchess of Sussex and through lockdown. The news that Miss Caulfield had been offered the position was revealed by a Sunday newspaper last month. The brand management expert was described as loud, persuasive, and straight-talking. The former air stewardess from Croydon, South London, masterminded celebrity chef Oliver Free School Meal campaign, pushing awareness of food education and school, reducing junk food advertising, and introducing sugar tax. Okay, she also, wow, that's a very good thing. She had some good ideas. Wow, because to deter people from, the kids especially, from eating those junk food and sugary thing, soda, candies and all of that, put an extra tax on it to deter them. Okay, that's not a bad idea. All right, but let's continue. She also worked with the Labour MP Stella Creasy, on her recent Mother Red campaign to recruit more mothers as Labour politicians. Wow, an unusual fit. The Prince and Princess aides have, okay, now this text is becoming small. I'm trying to make the best of it. Okay, the Prince and Princess aides have traditionally been recruited from government department and the civil service. Prince William's private secretary, Jean-Christopher Grey, previously worked with several former chancellors, including Rishi Sunak, George Osborne, and Gordon Brown. His last private secretary, Sir Simon Case, was David Cameron's principal private secretary in Downing Street and is now the cabinet secretary. Miss Caulfield was described as an unusual fit, but royal sources suggest there was a desire to recruit more modernizers and people with private sector's experience. The princess is said to be seeking a different kind of courtier as she aims to step up her public work and deliver her ambition shaping us early years agenda. Kensington Palace declined to comment. Okay, this last one was very hard to read. The Prince and Princess of Wales with her former private secretary Hannah Cockburn. Okay, let's see some of the comments here. There's me here. Yeah, she knew, meaning the secretary. Let's just say this is the best excuse they could come up with. If they said the real reason, quote, hell will break loose, end quote, so it's best to keep it naive. All right, 8 people like it. Okay. Are you saying that the same people who claim Meghan should have known what she was getting into, then know what they were getting into? There's that. Okay, a ball bashing PR expert afraid of high profile job. Laugh with me. That's a good one. Laugh with me. Okay, now that she said no, she is described as unusual fit, all to make it seem she wasn't up to the job. Yeah. There's another reason for that. All right, she retweeted that. Look at the 2 headlines, which will cause more angst to Ken Pal. Look how quick they were able to change the story. So really, there was no excuse not to do it for Harry and Meghan. No longer invisible contract. I read that someplace else. She probably declined when she realized she would be attaching herself to people who think copying while bashing another more famous couple is work. Okay, she probably didn't want to be blamed for their failure or take part in their cruelty. Yeah, could be that. I saw the conspiracy about the death of Princess Diana, and I wonder if the royal family will sacrifice someone else for pity. Let me not say. They are ruthless, and that's why there's been around for 1,000 years. Okay, sound difficult to me. I don't even want to say what I'm thinking. With some of the tweets that I've read, the Charlemagne have been giving higher position, Rose Bush, all of this. I don't even want to say what I'm thinking. So let's continue. Princess Kate knew ballbuster private secretary quit before she even started working. I'm not gonna click on that. We have an idea with that other tweet that I just read, the screenshot. Okay, I'm sure staffers see firsthand how Willie treats her, throwing things, screaming, etc. Who will want that job? What if his aim if off one day? LOL. A ballbuster was gonna show Megan that one. Okay, funny how she doesn't get accused of bullying staff when they leave. She's lost quite a lot. It can be easy to do PR for her. She has no substance. She never had a job or no life experience in a workplace. How can she tell a business how to run when she's never worked? And so many cutaways in the short video with Iceland food. How could the princess not be able to maintain a short conversation without edits every 4 or 6 seconds? Oh, I didn't know. Let's see. There's one comment under that. Okay, also from a PR perspective, not a good look to clear out all the people and staff from a huge grocery store to have a convo and an empty aisle. Okay, I didn't see what the... Did I? No, I didn't see it. Okay, let's see here. Few, my girl must have had an orientation from hell. We've all been there. That picture is a little unfair. This raises interesting question about the PR machinery around the current Prince of Wales versus the former. Okay, Princess of Wales. Alright, during the last year, Queen Elizabeth II, it seemed both BP and Clarence House were working under Chuck and Cam. Prince Candace don't seem to have that same control, and it doesn't extend to Kate. All right, let's move on to the next tweet. There's more comment. While I'm editing, what I think happened with this comment here, when Charles get new title that the Queen passed, what he did, he took his secretary, whoever has been working with him, he took them along with him. And then I think he replaced whoever was in position with the Queen and all of that. And he started doing that anyway. So what should have happened is that whichever secretary that was working with, what's the title? Prince of Wales. Okay, so those secretary who's been managing those properties and all of that should have stayed there. It's just William should have moved up and be with them, so that he could just see what's going on, and he could always go to his dad for any question. So I think Charles took everybody with him, and then William took whoever he wants with him into those positions. So which means there was new people who keep on learning, probably didn't even know how those things work. They should have left those secretary who was taking care of Prince of Wales kind of things, okay? And then whoever was working with the Queen stays there, so they already know the position, the work kind of thing. You understand what I mean? Instead, Charles is moving, they're moving with their groups, their peeps, which is understandable, but it's for the firm, it's not personal issues. But anyway, let me move on. Next tweet. Okay, now I have to look at the time. 4:22, there's that. Where is the wall of headline claiming that Kate Middleton is difficult to work for, pointing out that she has had high staff turnover for the entire of her royal career. It took less than an hour for Kensington Palace to make the call and have the headline changed. An innocuous headline that has no effect. Further proof that the royal reporters attacking the Sussex children have approval from the royal family. This is why we need to keep on praying. Okay, baggage for God. It may sound like a repetition or broken record. Baggage for God. Okay, it took less than... Okay, I just read that. Okay, so these are the two headlines. Oh, so there's the picture of the aisle is empty for them to... They don't want witness, only the people who's there. Princess of Wales' new private secretary reject job, opting to stay with Jamie Oliver. Kensington Palace aides have gone back to the drawing board and their search for a suitable candidate. Okay, that's the time. 2:53. Wow, the squad are on. I will never know about this because I don't follow these people. I don't click on their nothing, on their nonsense. Wow, March 25th, 2023, 2:53 p.m. And then a few hours later, well, couple minutes later, almost an hour, they changed it. Same day. Princess of Wales' new private secretary job to stay under the radar. Wow. This is the part where they change and everything else stays the same. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, working with Kate will be harder than climbing Everest. Okay, right? So why isn't Katie narcissistic bully? All right, this is commercial. Oh, that's it. Okay, so let's go to the next tweet. And I think it's the same conversation. Okay, there's that. It just dawned on me that you don't take a PR victory lap after hiring a ball breaker to shake up the palace. If things are going well, there's this here. These are the headlines. Okay, they got kind of small. I'm going to struggle. All right, so you could read that. Okay, there's this. What's there to shake up? Meghan left 3 years ago. It was difficult, Meghan, who couldn't hold on to her staff, we were told. Showing everything be rosy and breezy for William and Kate. Okay, exactly. If the super functional, progressive, definitely not racist modern palace was finally rid of its only fly in the ointment, aka Meghan, why would they years later need to shake things up? Could it be it was always problematic, toxic workplace of lazy social climbers? This is the thing. They prepare her for that position, but she didn't know part of that position it's to pretend. But anyway, she asked for it. But anyway, okay, I think she left in part after seeing that ball breaker label so widely dispersed. Pretty insulting that you work hard and excel in your profession to the point where you can considered for such a high profile hire only to be reduced to a caricature. There's that. Excellent compilation of these Royal Rat headlines. Now it becomes more apparent who's on the Kensington payroll. They expose themselves brilliantly. Love it for them. This is the thing. Back then, people were not making copies or conversating with each other or take screenshot of their BS. Look at that previous tweet where they show a couple minutes later, they changed the headline. So people are paying attention. Okay, based on other things we have known, we could plug things together. Okay, there's this by looking at Kate and Zara. They probably told her what to start with, and she realized the evilness and quit. Yeah, this is the thing. I've said something like that in another video where I think I was saying it regarding something young. I think had to do with the security and all of that. Okay, they just give him the objective. Go, I don't know which, if you listen to all of my videos, you'll know, you heard that before. Okay, I think it was Edward Young. One of the things that I said within my humble opinion was that they give him an objective, and then the objective, remember, if it's, for example, if the objective is to destroy, okay, to demolish your house, but you decide okay, there's a sink, because there's people who do that. There's a sink, or there's certain objects within the house you're gonna demolish you want to use. Okay, you could resell it, or it's vintage, or whatever it may be, right? So you're taking your time, but at the end of the day, you're gonna destroy it, right? So any sidetrack that come along is to act upon the objective to destroy. Okay, you could rip the sink off the wall without any care of what happened to the wall. Why? Because the entire thing is gonna destroy. So this is the thing here. So they probably gave her, I agree with this comment here, because I've said something similar like that in another video. They give them the goal. If the goal is to destroy, and then they can destroy it all at once, then it's gonna open everybody's eyes. People's gonna scream. So they have to do it step by step. So one little thing happened. The goal is to destroy. If that doesn't match toward their goal, they rejected it. So if this woman, her objective was to destroy something and say, I don't want to be part of that, I'm not, So I agree with this comment 100%. The reason I brought in the example of Edward Young is because Charles replaced him to someone who was very loyal to the Queen and the Crown. So Charles wanted someone who will listen to him, who will do whatever he says. So for instance, if Charles, this is purely speculation in my humble opinion, or an example, if the goal was whatever Harry wants, okay, is to say no, or the thing is for Harry not to have his security. So anything that Harry wants, The guy don't even need to go to Charles to say, oh, there's Harry wants this or wants that. Remember, the goal was he should not have security. So whenever Harry says something, Edward Young already know, no, you cannot have this. No, you cannot have that. Or you cannot have protection with guns. You cannot have this. You cannot have that. Because the objective is for Harry not to have security. Do you understand what I mean? This is why I brought the example as Edward Young. Because Charles replaced him because he was weaker and he could do whatever. In other words, a yesterday type of a person. That's what I mean by that. Okay, yet another case of Kepi counting chickens before they are hatched. Next tweet. Sometimes it's good to read the comments. Next one. Okay. Oh, that should have been with the other one, with William thing. Don't say it. We're all thinking the same thing. Be nice. Don't do it. Okay, King Charles offered William and Kate Norfolk's neighbor new role in the royal court. The Marquess of Cholmondeley and his wife Rose Henbury lived near Emner Hall, the Prince and Princess of Wales' home on the Sandringham estate. When was that? March 25th, 2 days ago. Alright, there's this. The sadness of this picture. I think I respond to it. Maybe it's in this. Yep, it's in that. I respond to that. Okay, all she said is that in this, the sadness of this picture. When I look at it and I felt the same way and I responded. Okay, the Marquess of Cholmondeley and his wife Rose Henbury live at Haunton Hall. Okay, there's my comment here. The social status these people are bragging about is really sad. They all look miserable. The two things I think these people enjoy in that social class are: 1, sleeping with each other's wives; 2, work little for their wealth. Other than that, they are miserable people. 3 retweet, 20 people like it. Okay, it's telling that she is leaning so far away from her husband. No love there. Okay, a body language expert will have a field day with this. As I was reading it, I was like a body expert. I didn't say it, but there's the comment who confirmed it. What is with their shoes? He got rewarded. That's how it's done in England. That's the thing I've been saying. You scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. So that's what it is. Okay, notice his arm are not around her. Let's see here. Wow. Yeah, it's very sad. Why is it they say it's 23 years older than her? Can you imagine that? When he was 23 and she was just born. If this is true, I don't know the age gap, but that's what I've read. Just think about that. This is someone who could be his father, because there's 20 people who are in early 20s, even 18, 16, 17, okay, have kids. But anyway, that's the mess they love to be in. Okay, do you know that the husband is, okay, there's the word here, and lives often in Spain. This is not the first time I've read this, something like that. I purposely didn't read certain things. I read his story years ago. He only need an heir, so he married. Okay, holy hell. I read that before. I thought he was supposed to be slamming down the monarchy, ergo all the stuff too. Jabs for the boys, only taxpayers, of course. There's that. First side chicks of the bedchamber. Okay, how dare you? She's at least the second or third chamber wench. I pray you, who is that fury wench? All right, let's move on. All right, let me read what's there. That's it. After that, okay, I don't think we are all thinking the same. Some of us differ about who is the friend. Okay, true. I guess pegging is equal opportunity activity. Don't say what? That he is a royal human strap on? Oh my God. Okay, I won't say it. Some people saying you might be confused. You might think it's the woman, but with the pegging thing. But let me just move on. Next tweet. All right, so I think I'm done with the Kate, William, and whatever. But now I'm a little bit more with Montecito. I have not Montecito, Royal Vat. Tina Brown spoke the truth. The British royal family may be loved in the UK, but the Sussexes are beloved globally. He needs Harry and Meghan, also their kids, for his King Charles coronation, as the only thing people will watch that event. Okay, it's 1 minute and 4 seconds. You see that image you're seeing here? That's what you're gonna see as a screenshot. Okay, let's play.
Harry's really like, put a Klieg light on every piece of dirty laundry. I think it's damaged. I do, sadly. I think the whole Mexit thing damaged them. I think Oprah damaged them. I think this damaged them. And sadly, I think, globally, it's particularly damaged them. I mean,
she should make it more clear. Oprah didn't do a damn thing to the royal family. She just interviewed Harry and Meghan. So this needs to be clear. Oprah did not do anything to the royal family. She is a business person. She does interview people, and she's a talk show host. Hey, she interviewed Harry and Meghan. She gave them a platform. So don't blame her whatever happening to the royal family. That's one thing. All right. So we need to make this clear so people don't get this screwed in their head that Oprah did something. She just interviewed Harry and Meghan.
Globally, it's particularly damaged them. I mean, the Netflix documentary has been an enormous hit for the Sussexes. I mean, they're winning this side of the Atlantic. This book, I think, has enough self-sabotage for that to maybe be dented. The Sussexes have been seen to be that their version has won over here. I mean, people feel that they have been hard done by, that their victim narrative is correct. And, find them very, very appealing. And they are global superstars. And that's hard for the royal family to compete with because...
But, okay. Well, so far, I agree with her, with the exception about the Oprah thing. All right. So, now that this is acknowledged, right? The royal family are the one who consistently inflicting pain onto people. And then pushing people, force people to react. Because Harry and Meghan's side of the story is a reaction of what was done to them. But yet, they still haven't learned a damn thing. They continue. Look at some of the tweets that I've been reading, talking about the Harry's children. But when they have a say, they could have put a stop to it. They haven't learned a damn thing. Or who knows who's giving nonsense. They think that old blueprint is still working. Okay, give people nonsense to distract people, but people see through it. Okay, the mask has been, revealed. We see their BS, but they're not trying to learn. This is the thing that Princess Anne have said. Okay, they don't want to change the wheel or reinvent the wheel or whatever. But you know what? Let's continue.
They're seeming more and more local, really, as an English phenomenon. They're adored in the UK. That's really their issue at the moment, is how do they create a global footprint for themselves?
That global that they did, they've done it already. When they went around the world, colonialize every corners of the world. That was their time. But now it's being undone. It's taking time. It may not even happen on my lifetime, but little at a time it's being reversed. Okay, they're not gonna get that global appeal anymore. Okay, what did they say? Warm the damn build in a day, and there was something. Nothing lasts forever, and all of this. So that time is happening little at a time. Okay, to end the monarchy. And the other thing with that, with the Commonwealth countries, is that when they had the global appeal, they didn't respect the Commonwealth, mostly African countries. They didn't respect them. Still, they're not trying to undo some of their wrongdoing. They still want to be seen on that pedestal. They don't want to apologize and do all of this. So the kind of adoration and prestige thing that they're looking for, they had it already, but they didn't respect it. That's the thing. They didn't respect it. They didn't appreciate it. They want that back. It's not gonna happen anymore. Okay, they've done people wrong in so many levels, and you would think that they will change, they will learn. They don't want to. Look at Harry, who had warned them, tell them use Meghan as a way to, connect with different cultures, different people. What did they do? They toss Harry and his wife out of there. So they don't want to change. So the kind of adoration they're looking for, they're not gonna have it. Okay, what did they expect the world to do? They started losing their grip after the world watched in horror how a pregnant woman was being abused 24/7 while the family was still colluding with the people abusing Meghan. Even the mafia family doesn't do what Harry's family did. Maybe they are. What is it? The thing is that the same blueprint that they use on Princess Diana.
Do you really believe that a campaign was being waged against her?
Yes, I did, absolutely. Yeah.
Why?
I was a separated wife to the Prince of Wales. I was a problem, full stop. Never happened before. What do we do with her?
Can't we back her off to somewhere quietly rather than campaign against her?
She won't go quietly. That's the problem. I'll fight till the end.
Okay, back then there was no social media, okay, for people to interact with each other. That would have worked. Okay, that blueprint would have worked if there was no social media. But there is social media. People are connecting, they're talking, but they continue with the same tactic. All right, there's that. And this is why Harry was saying, you know, young people are best connected.
But as I said just now, the younger generation of the world has turned me into an optimist, because they are the best connected, the most passionate generation that I think that we've ever had. And what we need to do is be able to create a platform so that they can be heard, because they have the solutions to some of the world's biggest problems.
Then Harry saw it. Harry's the brilliant of the royal family, but they don't want to listen to him. Harry have said that, and the Obama Foundation as well. Young people are the best connected. They could solve things the fastest and all of that. But anyway. What puzzles me with the British royal family is, why do they even need to be a global entity? They don't care for brown people. So if a country wants royals, they have their own. That's it. Stay in their bubble that UK will only allow them. Brit royals should focus on the UK, because Harry was right when he said, really the King of England. All right. Are they really loved in the UK, or is it that a media spin? Secondly, will they really hold the same appeal if they got even 5% of the unrelenting trolling Harry and Meghan get? Alright, that's commercial. After this, that's it. Monarchies are popular and loved in their own country, but globally, no. People who are globally known stems from their work, not entitlement. Example, Bill Gates because of Microsoft, the late Steve Jobs because of Apple, etc. There's some stuff that he's doing. Some people are not really in sync with him, but I see what she's saying. If people, you have to be some worth of substance. Like I was saying earlier, I don't know, this video might be separate into two. Earlier I was saying is that Invictus, well, how Harry is going around the world promoting Invictus. What is it? How do they call this? Soldiers, wounded soldiers and all of that. So he's going around the world. This is catching on, making people like him for the work that he's doing. But what is William doing? I don't know. Smile and wave doesn't cut it.
I'm sorry we can only come and give words and comfort, but we are thinking about you the whole time, and we really care about what's going on. So
sometimes it does more than financial.
Well, if we can give you the odd smile here and there, that's important. So, you know.
Okay, so the British royal family is adored in the UK, really. It doesn't seem universal. The Sussexes told the truth, period. That's it. Okay, it's too late for the royal family to create a global footprint for themselves, keep them in the UK. I mean, they did, but the thing is that they're so full of themselves. Okay, they're full of themselves. They think they're above everybody. If they just learn to humble themselves and be respectful and do, you know, show respect, basic of basic, okay, of respect. But no, and this is what's really crumbling them, lack of respect for people. When you see them go to the Commonwealth, the way they treat the people, between a gate, Edward, and a freaking pedestal, all this stuff, okay, it's like looking down on people. When you look at Edward also, when he's in the room talking to whatever head leader of that particular country, he's looking at the person like, oh, tell me your problem, but you know I'm not gonna do a damn thing. I even said it when I first came across that that image. It's the lack of respect they have for people. many times people will not care they exist. But when Harry and Meghan got together, the lack of respect they show Meghan, and they went beyond of tormenting Harry and Meghan in particular, it raised the people's radar. The people in the Commonwealth countries who were okay, they exist, okay if they don't exist, but now they're pushing them to get the hell out of there, because if this is the way you're treating them, what the F? I was watching a YouTube video earlier today, is that I don't follow this person. It just popped up on my feed, and it's I think it's Nigeria took out revoke a white business, a British businessman visa and whatever for mistreating the locals or something like that with his racist mindset. So they revoke his visa and his business or whatever. I'll put the screenshot of that particular video. I'll go in my history because it's not someone I follow, but it was very interesting. I listened to it. All right. Who the hell adores Charles and Camilla? Why do they need global footprint? Okay, the Sussex, and not only that, the world adore Princess Diana. That's another thing he has to think about. Okay, who the hell adores Charles and Camilla? Why do they need a global footprint? The Sussexes don't have a victim narrative. We watch and listen as they were being abused. They simply confirm what we witnessed and pull back the curtain just a little. I'm sure things were much worse than what's been shared. That's for sure. All right, let's get to the next tweet. I still have plenty more. Like I said, I'm gonna divide this video into two. Next tweet. It's no coincidence that Camilla's biography goes after Harry and Meghan, while King Charles and Prince William's biographer goes after Archie. They all are baggage for God. Okay, that cowardly firm is well known for having its surrogate do its dirty work. Right? There was a video he was talking about Archie and stuff like that during for the coronation. Okay, much like at Scobie, you see, there's the haters. I don't recall Scobie wishing harm to any children or doing anyone's dirty work. Now, be gone, the Ranger. I'm not even gonna go in that. Okay, my grandmother used to tell us that as you get older, your inside shows, and based on these two, she was right. Okay, for the sake of the UK readership and country with a warm connection to a mother figure for 60 years, always stories salt and pepper, peanut butter jelly, fish chip, Charles and Camilla. Okay, Scobie just report nothing, any camps. Okay, I sent a complaint at GMA and ABC. I hope many do the same. We don't need the British media trash here. Meghan is American and the British media will learn that soon enough. Okay, while they maintain dignified silence, apparently. I thought Angela was Harry's biographer. Okay, well said. Okay, after this, that's said. Okay, of course, they are doing their dirty work against Harry and Meghan, coming after a toddler. All I can say is karma. Okay, I said baggage for God. Look at them, desperate soul, just like their sponsors. There's that. Okay, neither are official biographies. Neither have been giving access to anything from BP. Tom Bower writes for The Sun and Daily Mail, which should tell you everything. Next tweet. I'm hearing the birds. Wow. It is 4:44. It's starting to get clear. Next tweet. People are coming for these bullies. She should have left Harry and Meghan alone and hide that her scary afro juju face. Okay, come for Harry and Meghan and the world will come for you. Okay, GB News backlash as Nana Akua branded vow for attack on Harry and Meghan. I watched a video of hers a while back in one of my videos, which I share. Oh my God. But anyway, the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, did I read that? Yeah. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were torn apart by GB News host Nana Akua, but her scathing monologue about the couple did not sit well with viewers. I hope the Brits are standing up, speak up, because little at a time, they're taking your voice away. That's a screenshot. Okay? Her beehive wigs need to be washed. Okay, there's this. Okay, if you read one of these articles, please archive it so the rest of us don't give it a click. Okay, I didn't click on it. Okay, I'm here for the comments. That woman's hair is puzzling. Okay, I don't want to talk about her appearance, whatever, but the substance only. All right, so let's move on. Next tweet. Okay, one of the people laughing at, let's pause. Okay, one of the people laughing at Prince Archie being dangled over a balcony is Arthur Edward, seen here dancing with Queen Camilla. Robert Jobson is King Charles' royal biographer. All these people threatening violence to a 3-year-old are all linked to the royal family. Alright, so baggage for God. This is the access. Every time I see that guy, I'm just wondering, where was he when Princess Diana was in France? That's all I'm saying. Let's play this. 23 seconds. There's a music in the back. I don't want to get flagged for it, so I might be showing screenshot, I guess, because a couple times YouTube just keep on flagging things. Oh my God, baggage for God, baggage for God. Okay. Now they want to have a turn. Okay, let's see here. Here we are, King Charles and Camilla wishing a tabloid photographer, Arthur Edward, happy birthday on their official Twitter account. Imagine being 100 years old and laughing at a violent joke about a 3-year-old. This is what I'm saying. Those old people are just messing it up for the young generation. In the US, they're trying to ban books. They're trying to do all this, dumb down the generation. I hope young people get up and fight back, because this is crazy. It's not just in the UK, it's happening worldwide. So those people who are in power, they want to stay in power, and meanwhile, to prevent other people from moving forward, they rather dumb down the world. Okay, happy birthday. Okay, there's this. You could read it. I don't want to pause and read. Okay, let's see here. Wonder how they will react when people start saying, William, is it Kate or Charles? William and Charles will hold their firstborn, Prince George, over the balcony. The Rangers will self-combust. Someone on GMA made fun of George dancing, and there were demands she apologize. What? Let me see. About sweet little Louis slapping his mother's face and thumbing his nose repeatedly at her. That was just lovely. I take it British media ignored that spectacular. A lot of the leaks back to Camilla homewrecker. She can't break Harry's devotion to Princess Diana, so she is upping an ant against his wife and children. Yeah, they try to dumb down, well, they got William, but Harry, but they can't do it. Okay, there's this. Isn't Arthur Edward the photographer who badmouthed Diana and Harry? Okay, the evil woman has been quoting the media since the day Diana married Charles. Karma strikes out of the blue. Her time will come. It is satisfying to know that Tim Pax's men cheating on her too. These are all stuff we already know. I don't want to click on. I'm starting to get tired. Okay, I wish people will really say it, that it really Harry's family who are at the front, center, back, and side of it all. Okay, am I the only one who see another dancing princess, Queen Charles? Was it Queen Charles double take? Alright, karma may appear to be delayed, but it's always on time. Okay, I don't know why Harry and Meghan will still want to go. Wasn't Harry explicit enough in his book about how he felt? There is so much hostility. Why go there? Tomato and eggs sales are booming, I heard. Okay, this reminds me of Downtown Abbey, Gillies Ball. Okay, I don't watch that show, but I've heard of it. What was it? I was thinking of something. Never mind. Next tweet. There's this. Please don't tell me you believe these royal stenographers, royalists, when they said children are off limit. They meant the white royal children, not Harry and Meghan's children. One of these royals, psychophants, once said they'll have a lot of fun with Archie. They meant it. Really? They all are baggage for God. But you know, the huge ball that the royal family just missed is the fact that those kids are dual citizen. They are American. If they want so much connection with the, America, this was it for them. But they let it go. It began within hours of his birth. Very sad. Baggage for God. And I think, okay, this is it. The BBC rehired him with a quickness. Baggage for God. My goodness, I will hate to read stuff like this about my child, but I hope Harry and Meghan hear these stories and make them stay away from that island. They are not safe. Okay, Archie and Lily haven't been off limits since the day they were born. Yet, when Greg James made an innocuous joke about Charlotte shaking her teacher's hand, William and Kate had words with him the first chance they got. What? Shaking hand? Oh, God. Wow, just wow. Baggage for God. One day they'll learn to live in reality. They stated that nonsense when Meghan said she enjoyed being press-free during the school runs. Can you imagine how the press will have treated and talk about those kids if the Sussexes were still with Harry and sane, jealous, and cruel relative? Okay, they met the heir as well. It'll be hell for anyone not named George, but it will have been so much worse for Meghan's children. Name names? I'm sure you can't. Okay, weren't they calling him names and print before he was even born? The off-limit rule never applied to Queen Doria's grandchildren. Okay, there's no children, no Archie, no baggage for you. All right. God protect them. Next tweet. Okay, I have 4 more. Okay. Prince Edward Sophie are irritated that their son won't inherit the Duke of Edinburgh title. Hey, you want to do nonsense, whatever. But something about Edward's son, there is something about him. I cannot pinpoint it. Maybe he's one of the quiet one, but he's learning. But when time comes, I think he's gonna make a name for himself. Something about him is special. I don't know what it is. Okay, I do not know what it is, but something about him. Okay, there's me here. Chap chap, better pay attention in school, get a profession. There's something about Eddie's son. There's me saying that again. I will not be surprised if he shocked the world. He's quiet, but in my humble opinion, he's paying attention. There's that. File under. Okay, file under. They do it for themselves. British media has plenty of inter-family drama to leave our residents out of it. All right, so there's that commercial. Off subject, but Sophia's dress looked like it will itch terribly. Let me look at it. It will itch. Oh, I see. Oh my God. It's almost like Sophie, Duchess of Edinburgh, is reportedly relieved that she no longer has to courtesy to Meghan Markle. Whatever. The problem is Sophie wanted Camilla's spot, but she bedded the wrong brother. Oh my God. Oh, they were fine when they thought that slamming down monarchy only applied to Harry and Meghan, but now it's an issue. Oh well. But okay, what should I have for dinner tonight? I observe Lent, so no meat. Can he afford that house without pittance from his brother? I'm worried about that first. Choco loves torture Edwana. Okay, I agree. Isn't that the whole point of hereditary monarchy? Better still abolish monarchy. No one will complain. All right, let's go to the next tweet. Okay, it's 4:55. Next tweet. There's this. People need to be reasonable. Harry is not going to give up Meghan's freedom and a fabulous lifestyle just to be William's media whipping boy. This is 2023 and the world is full of too many options. All right, so there's that. I'm telling you, the squad are good. Look at them creating this. This is probably Google Earth or something. Yeah, there's their house, pool, and everything. Why would you want to give that up and then to go and be a whipping boy for the other ones? All right. There's this. Good. Let him keep her and live his own life. If he really wants a private life, then they both need to fade into the shadows and live a private life. They're not supposed to work. They are doing exactly what they said they wanted. Exactly what they said they wanted to do.
When it comes to privacy.
It's not them who have said they want privacy. It's something that the tabloids have said about them that's latched on. They have taken steps when there have been blatant violations, unlawful violations of privacy. Of course, then they've challenged it because that's in line with their values. But that doesn't mean just because you assert your human rights that you then become some kind of Trappist monk and take a vow of silence and you're not allowed to discuss anything. That's not how privacy works. Privacy is about the right to own and control what personal information you choose to share with somebody.
They are doing exactly what they said they wanted. exactly what they said they wanted to do.
That you shouldn't you have an expectation that you're going to have to lose privacy?
Well, it's two things here.
That's part of the deal.
Two things here. I think everyone has a basic right to privacy. Basic, right? And we're not talking about anything that anybody else wouldn't expect. So if you're at work and you have a photograph of your child on your desk and your coworker says, "Oh my gosh, your kid's so cute. That's fantastic. Can I see your phone so I can see all the pictures of your child?" You go, "No, this is the picture I'm comfortable sharing with you." And then if they double down and say, "No, but you already showed me that one, so you have to show me everything." You know what? I'm just going to hire someone to sit in front of your house or hide in the bushes and take pictures into your backyard because you've lost your right to privacy because you shared one image with me. That's sort of the flawed argument and operating mechanism that they're confusing people to think. I think life is about being able to share our stories and share parts of our lives that you're comfortable with. There's no one who's on Instagram or social media that would say, because I shared this one picture, that entitles you to have my entire camera roll. Go ahead, look through it. No one would want that. So it's about boundaries and it's about respect. They've created a false narrative. I've never talked about privacy.
But guess what? People work. People have to make money. They're doing this in their own way and their own term. So they are doing it. Okay? I'll go into that. There's Peg and Cholani. Okay? Be seen, but stop bashing family. When? I haven't heard them say a damn thing about the Wall family since we have... forget the open interview. There's the... How do you call this? The docu-series. There's Spare. And they've been asking them to make response regarding the coronation. Their mouth are shut. As a matter of fact, I did not share it. I purposely did not share it. Is that they went on vacation somewhere, some island or whatever it is. I didn't put it on my community board when I first came across it. I talk about it on one of my videos. But they're enjoying their life. So I don't know what you're talking about. This person here. Okay? There's this. Okay, be seen but stop bashing family and then expecting to be included in event. He has 2 beautiful children, lead by example. Well, why they keep on talking about the event? Not Harry and Meghan who's talking about. They want Harry and Meghan to say something about the event, but they kept them offshore. Is this person paying attention? This is really funny. I want to come back to this. I'm not even going to read Peg and Cholani's thing. I'll come back to it as well. There's this. Willie Leak once told him, "It might whatever happen for you, Harold." There's the laugh here. Imagine saying that to someone. What was the reason? There's this commercial. His lifestyle is based on his proximity to William. Thankfully, it isn't. Okay, well, he did air all his grievance countless times now. If he is so happy, maybe he can do something worthwhile with his platform, celebrity status, and stop whining out. Where are they reading this nonsense and bring it out here? My goodness, and stop whining about how unfair his life has been. Life is not fair. Because people are making it. Life's supposed to be fair, but greed and, I don't know, envy, people make other people's life miserable. He has had a privileged life in many ways. You might think it's privilege, but the way he was living, it's not, they didn't give him that kind of a privilege of a lifestyle. Okay, let me read this one. The Avengers are coming out. They pissed when they post the Montecito home. That's what it is that's pissing them off. Those grievances form only a small part of his life, and discussing them helps a lot of people to understand that there is no shame in discussing those things. He isn't saying his life isn't fair. He's talking about all the things that are common to many of us. All right. I would love to go into that, but let's go into this. All right, let's go into that. All right, so this is the part where she's saying if he really wants a private life, then they both need to fade into shadow. Okay, there's this here. Do you equate a private life with being in a version of witness protection? Stay in the shadow? Why exactly? What are they doing and saying right now that makes you feel so sensitive about their presence? Okay, wow. Who's the sensitive one? I was just commenting on the post as you all as well. We don't all have to agree. But you're saying they need to stay private and all that, so you need to explain yourself. Okay, there's Peg and Cholani here. Which family event are they expecting to be included? And the coronation, that they're being bullied into attending, or something else? This is the thing that I was saying. Okay. No one asks you. If you don't like it, scroll past. Okay, there's that. Okay, I just read that. Won't you just love for them to fade into the shadow? LOL, stay mad. That is V. Has she put any podcasts lately? I've been so busy lately, I don't have time. Well, yesterday I stopped by. I didn't even finish listening to one of the squaddies. Okay, by the way, Harry and Meghan are living by example. Charles, Willie, and their wives, on the other hand, are thieving example of excess, corruption, and morality, which nobody can accuse Harry and Meghan of. There's this here. Harry are not talking to the media in most cases. Oh my God, I'm going to be 2 hours. I need to hurry up. The tabloid writes about them, whether they are in the public or not. There were literally thousands of articles written about them before they even opened their mouths. When did they expect to be included in an event? Okay, a private life does not mean a secret life. Everyone asks for privacy, but I'm sure you want them to disappear because they outshine all of the other worlds. That's the laugh. Not gonna happen. Get used to it. Okay, when the family were bashing him through the tabloid, where were you? That's a good one. Right, that's commercial. Okay, after what's on the screen, I'm moving on. Two beautiful children, yes, but have you come out and admonishing Jabson for wanting to dangling one of those beautiful children over the palace balcony? Okay, they actually live their lives privately. Thank you very much. Nobody leaks, smear, or plant stories and lies about them, and only seen them when they are doing humanitarian and charitable works. You must be that insecure for Charles, Willie, and their wives if you want Harry and Meghan to hide and never seen again. Okay, that's a different language. Haha, the Sussexes will not be in the shadow by virtue of their relatability. There is an excitement surrounding them. It doesn't matter to them whether they are included or not. It's the media that will write rubbish about them for people like you to read and consume. Hook, line, and sinkers. Take care of yourself, hon. All right, let me move on. All right, so I'm done with tabloid and royal rats and all of that. This one I saw, it was really funny. Now we're into the layback kind of thing. The replies. Okay, show this thread. They say it's not real, but I thought it was real. There's this here. Let me go into that. So this was okay. There's the comment here. You saw it first on my account. There's that. Now stream Sky area. Okay, never mind. Let me not spend time on that because I'm almost 2 hours. The thing is gonna shut on me. Next tweet. Okay, there's a LOL. This is a squaddie who created this. Okay, RSVP, kindly reply by 15 April 2023. Mr. and Mrs. Henry Mountbatten Windsor. There's this, accept with pleasure or decline with, regret, replying with regret. So she crossed out the regret and put extreme pleasure. Decline with extreme pleasure. Please choose your entry. Okay, Archie's birthday cake. She add one. The squad are just too much. There's the laugh. The squad are just laughing. Okay, the squad always flexing. There's this. Okay, the joke. It's just jokes among the squad. Alright, this is my last one for Joe Diva. I see LOL here. Okay, time for another round of Who Am I? Remember, only nickname or memes are acceptable. The elephant, giraffe, and hippos are mine. Who am I? There's Bone and Rose. There's that. That was a good GIF here. Oh, this one is a good one. There's that. I don't know. Okay, but egg. You should know by now. Lord Peggington, Baltimore. There's that. All right. So, incandescent with rage. That's what this means. Oh God. There's that. The train wreck. The peg. Oh my Lord. Oh, that's what this means. Those squad are freaking crazy with this one. Let me. You either get it or you don't. I need to do a prayer. All right. I'm an hour and 45 minutes. Prayer for something tells me self-confident, and let's do prosperity prosperity and protection. I have a new keyboard. Okay, I give myself to you prayer. I dedicate this week to you so that I may go through it in strength and confidence. May doubt never stop me from living as you command. Give me the power and energy to do good things and the confidence and assurance that it will all be rewarded in heaven. Amen. All right, so let's do an image. I think I spelled something wrong, but I need to move on. Let's do this one. Okay. 1 John 5:14. This is the confidence we have in approaching God, that if we ask anything according to his will, he hears us. All right, so I'm gonna keep it as that. I need to stop. I see here, prayer for strength. Let's do this one. A prayer for strength. Father, the word that goes forth from your mouth will not return to you empty, but will accomplish what you desire and achieve the purpose for which you sent it. I offer to you these prayers for strength based on your word. Your word teaches that I am like the grass that withers and my glory like the flower that fades. But your word, my God, stand forever. Even when heaven and earth pass away, the word of the Jesus will never pass away. How blessed is the person whose strength is in you. As they pass through the valley, they go from strength to strength. God of armies, hear my prayers for strength. Amen. All right, so that's it. Please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. And this is it. I have a lot of video like this that needs to be reviewed by YouTube. Okay, and I need to make some how do you call this, thumbnails for these two videos. I've been very busy, and I like to do the thumbnails right after I finish edit them, because I already know what on the video, but now I have to listen or go to the list and see what I have so I could match it. I forgot what I said in these videos, but anyway. And by the way, I have my what is it, Shopify or something up. We shall see. All right, so that's it. Thank you for your support.
It is a great privilege to be with all of you today.
You know, we ask for forgiveness, and please come back.